Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jonathan Cohn, and today I have a book news video featuring news from 5 different books, 4 cover reveals, and 1 new book announcement from various publishers, including Random House Worlds, including Baen Books, and including Wordfire Press and Tor. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this week's news. In our first news story, Christopher Ruocchio has announced that his cover for the 6th Sun Eater book, it's titled Disquiet Gods, looks like this. This is the first of his books to be published with Baen Books, after his original publisher, Daw Books, refused to publish more in his Sun Eater series. I think this is a particularly notable cover reveal, as Baen decided to keep the same cover artist and the same design as the other Sun Eater books, even though they were done by another publisher. This is the type of consistency that publishers should strive for. I only hope that Baen includes the list of the other Sun Eater books so that audiences will have a complete list. Disquiet Gods releases in April 2024. In our second piece of book news, we have another cover reveal, this time from Star Wars and Random House Worlds. The High Republic is kicking off its 3rd phase with The Eye of Darkness by George Mann. This cover was revealed recently, and it does an excellent job of reminding people why they enjoyed the first phase of the High Republic with its central villain, Martian Rowe. The Eye of Darkness releases in November 2023. In our third news story of the day, we have a book announcement from David Weber. Here is a summary blurb from Simon & Schuster about his new book, Toll of Honor. A new solo novel in David Weber's New York Times best-selling series, Honorverse. Lieutenant Brandy Bellego comes home from the Battle of Hancock Station wounded in both body and spirit. She will need months to regenerate her lost leg. But how long will it take to heal her heart? She's come to find that her wounds, her ship's brutal damage, the deaths of so many friends, were the fault of an arrogant, aristocratic coward who broke and ran in the face of the enemy, who left her ship to pay the price for his craven desertion under fire, and whose powerful political allies are determined to protect and preserve him at any price. They have held hostage the declaration of war until Lord Pavel Young escaped the consequences of his cowardice. They didn't care what it cost the Navy. They didn't care what it cost the entire Star Kingdom of Manticore. Their tactics have cost the Royal Navy the priceless initiative as revolution and military purges whack the People's Republic of Haven, and that lost window of opportunity will cost the Star Kingdom 17 years of bloody warfare and hundreds of thousands of deaths. Now Young is free to seek vengeance on the people he feels have wronged him. People like Paul Tankersley and Honor Harrington. Paid duelists, smear tactics, hired assassins in public restaurants. Nothing is beneath Pavel Young. But Captain Harrington can look after herself, and Pavel Young is about to face the fury of the woman the newsies call the Salamander, who will save the Star Kingdom from the repercussions of his actions. Men and women like Brandy Bellego are about to pay the toll for the Star Kingdom of Manticore's honor. Toll of Honor is scheduled to release in April of 2024. But wait, we actually also got a cover reveal for this book. We don't have the cover with the words, we just have basically the painting for it that David Weber released on his Facebook, and it looks like this. As I mentioned, this comes out April 2024, so that's going to be a stacked month of books. In the fourth piece of news today, we have is about Timothy Zahn, whose new novel from Baen Books, The Icarus Job, finally has a cover. In a previous book news segment, we discussed the announcement of 3 Icarus sequels, including The Icarus Twin, whose cover came out recently. We now have The Icarus Job, whose cover design lines up with The Icarus Plot and The Icarus Twin, both published by Baen Books. The Icarus Twin is scheduled for December 2023 release, while the Icarus Job is scheduled for March 2024 release. So they should be coming out very close together, and I love that the cover design is so similar. Finally, Kevin J. Anderson, in the final piece of news, revealed the international cover for his new Dune novel written with Brian Herbert titled Princess of Dune. The book is published in the US by Tor Books, and we already had the cover for that we covered in another book news video, but it is published internationally by Wordfire Press, Kevin J. Anderson's publishing company. Many have commented that the international cover, looking like this, looks very AI generated. And I would say it doesn't necessarily look AI generated as it does look video gamey, and that's why I think it doesn't look that good. I much prefer the US Tor cover since it matches the other recent Dune prequel books for the Kaladin trilogy. So, that will do it for our book news this week. What is your favorite news item that I covered? What are you most excited for? What are you reading? What do you plan to read? Leave your thoughts in the comments section down below, and please, as always, subscribe to the channel. My name is Jonathan, and thank you for watching.